Welcome to Nursing Prep. Push yourself in nursing preparation with Smart Way. Practice this quiz on www.thestudyblog.com. Fundamentals of Nursing. Nurse Berta is facilitating a monthly mother's class at a small village. As a knowledgeable nurse, she must know that a mother who breastfeeds her child passes on which antibody through breast milk? Option A. IgA. Option B. IgA. Option C. Ig. Option D. IgM. Right answer is Option A. IgA. Antibodies, which are also called immunoglobulins, take 5 basic forms, indicated as Ig, IgA, IgM, IgD and IgA. All have been detected in human milk, but by far the most abundant type is IgA, particularly the form known as secretory IgA, which is found in great amounts throughout the gut and respiratory system of adults. The secretory IgA molecules passed to the suckling child are helpful in ways that go beyond their ability to bind to microorganisms and keep them away from the body's tissues. The clinical instructor asks her students the rationale for hand washing. The students are correct if they answer that hand washing is expected to remove. Option A. Transient flora from the skin. Option B. Resident flora from the skin. Option C. All microorganisms from the skin. Option D. Media for bacterial growth. Right answer is Option A. Transient flora from the skin. There are two types of normal flora, transient and resident. Transient flora are normal flora that a person picks up by coming in contact with objects or another person. For example, when you touch a soiled dressing, you can remove these with hand washing. Resident flora live deep in skin layers where they live and multiply harmlessly. They are permanent inhabitants of the skin and cannot usually be removed with routine hand washing. Removing all microorganisms from the skin, sterilization, is not possible without damaging the skin tissues. Which of the following incidents requires the nurse to complete an occurrence report? Option A. Medication given 30 minutes after scheduled dose time. Option B. Patient's dentures lost after transfer. Option C. Worn electrical cord discovered on an 4 infusion pump. Option D. Prescription without the route of administration. Right answer is Option B. Patient's dentures lost after transfer. You would need to complete an occurrence report if you suspect your patient's personal items to be lost or stolen. A medication can be administered within a half hour of the administration time without an error in administration. Therefore, an occurrence report is not necessary. The worn electrical cord should be taken out of use and reported to the biomedical department. The nurse should seek clarification if the provider's order is missing information. An occurrence report is not necessary. The nurse is orienting a new nurse to the unit and reviews source-oriented charting. Which statement by the nurse best describes source-oriented charting? Source-oriented charting. Option A. Separates the health record according to discipline. Option B. Organizes documentation around the patient's problems. Option C. Highlights the patient's concerns, problems, and strengths. Option D. Is designed to streamline documentation. Right answer is Option A. Separates the health record according to discipline. In source-oriented charting, each discipline documents findings in a separately labeled section of the chart. Problem-oriented charting organizes notes around the patient's problems. Focus charting highlights the patient's concerns, problems, and strengths. Charting by exception is a unique charting system designed to streamline documentation. When the nurse completes the patient's admission nursing database, the patient reports that he does not have any allergies. Which acceptable medical abbreviation can the nurse use to document this finding? Option A. NA. Option B. NDA. Option C. NKA. Option D. NPO. Right answer is option C. NKA. The nurse can use the medical abbreviation NKA, which means no known allergies, to document this finding. NAI is an abbreviation for not applicable. NDA is an abbreviation for no known drug allergies. NPO is an abbreviation that means nothing by mouth. The nurse is working on a unit that uses nursing assessment flowsheets. Which statement best describes this form of charting? Nursing assessment flowsheets. Option A are comprehensive charting forms that integrate assessments and nursing actions. Option B contain only graphic information, such as I&O, vital signs, and medication administration. Option C are used to record routine aspects of care. They do not contain assessment data. Option D contain vital data collected upon admission, which can be compared with newly collected data. Right answer is option A are comprehensive charting forms that integrate assessments and nursing actions. Nursing assessment flowsheets are organized by body systems. The nurse checks the box corresponding to the current assessment findings. Nursing actions, such as wound care, treatments, or for fluid administration, are also included. Graphic information, such as vital signs, I&O, and routine care, may be found on the graphic record. The admission form contains baseline information. At the end of the shift, the nurse realizes that she forgot to document a dressing change that she performed for a patient. Which action should the nurse take? Option A complete an occurrence report before leaving. Option B do nothing, the next nurse will document it was done. Option C write the note of the dressing change into an earlier note. Option D make a late entry as an addition to the narrative notes. Right answer is option D. Make a late entry as an addition to the narrative notes. If the nurse fails to make an important entry while charting, she should make a late entry as an addition to the narrative notes. An occurrence report is not necessary in this case. If documentation is omitted, there is no legal verification that the procedure was performed. It is illegal to add to a chart entry that was previously documented. The nurse can only document care directly performed or observed. Therefore, the nurse on the incoming shift would not record the wound change as performed. Patient Z asks Nurse Tony why an electronic health record (EHR) system is being used. Which response by the nurse indicates an understanding of the rationale for an EHR system? Option A. It includes organizational reports of unusual occurrences that are not part of the client's record. Option B. This type of system consists of combined documentation and daily care plans. Option C. It improves interdisciplinary collaboration that improves efficiency in procedures. Option D. This type of system tracks medication administration and usage over 24 hours. Right answer is option C. It improves interdisciplinary collaboration that improves efficiency in procedures. The EHR has several benefits for use, including improving interdisciplinary collaboration and making procedures more accurate and efficient. An occurrence report is an organizational record of an unusual occurrence or accident that is not a part of the client's record. Integrated plans of care, IPOC, are a combined charting and care plan format. A medication administration record, MAR, is used to document medications administered and their usage. In the United States, the first programs for training nurses were affiliated with Option A. The military. Option B. General hospitals. Option C. Civil service. Option D. Religious orders. Right answer is Option D. Religious orders. When the Civil War broke out, the army used nurses who had already been trained in religious orders. Although the army did provide some training, it occurred later than in the religious orders. Although nurses were trained in hospitals, the training and the hospitals were affiliated with religious orders. Civil service was not mentioned in Chapter 1 and was not a factor in the early 1800s. Nursing started with religious orders. The Hindu faith was the first to write about nursing. In the United States, all training for nurses was affiliated with religious orders until after the Civil War. Which of the following is/are an examples of a health restoration activity? Select all that apply. Option A. Administering an antibiotic every day. Option B. Teaching the importance of hand washing. Option C. Assessing a client's surgical incision. Option D. Advising a woman to get an annual mammogram after age 50 years. Right answer is Option A. Administering an antibiotic every day. Health restoration activities help an ill client return to health. This would include taking an antibiotic every day and assessing a client's surgical incision. Hand washing and mammograms both involve healthy people who are trying to prevent illness. Thanks for watching. You can also practice this quiz on www.thestudyblog.com, link in description box. If you have any doubt, ask in comment section, and you like our video, then do like, comment, share. Subscribe our channel for regular updates.